Hi there, I'm Joe Murley, and today we're going to talk about planning and managing a comprehensive, sustainable lean management system implementation. Through our history, we've learned that there's a very specific approach that consistently works well. It's based on three major phases: pilot, initial deployment, and full-scale deployment. In the piloting phase, we pick an area of the organization that will embrace all six elements of a lean management system and therefore create a learning laboratory for the rest of the organization to come and learn from. The role of the pilot is interesting in that it's not just the pilot itself that's transforming, but the organization has to embrace this pilot as their learning platform to understand what a lean management system looks like in the context of their own business. Once the pilot is in place, we expand outward. We go into a second or a third location. At this stage, we call it initial deployment. The major change, the major difference between piloting and initial deployment is we're starting to pressure test the lean management system and leader standard work in a more expanded role. And then full-scale deployment is where we take all the lessons learned from the piloting and initial deployment and broad base adopt them across the entire organization, or at least the parts of the organization that we have in mind. This doesn't happen in a vacuum. There are two other pieces of the organization that have to come along and move at the same pace as the rest of the transformation. One is developing internal lean expertise so that you're not always relying on external resources in conducting events. On the other side, there are support organizations in a company that are critical to its operation. So we have finance, human resources, and IT. So by developing the support organizations, creating pilots and initial deployment, where we're already gaining business benefit from those experiences, but learning what this is actually going to mean going forward into full-scale deployment, at the same time developing your internal experts, your lean support organization that can continue to coach and facilitate lean activities long term. Those three things come together to create a sustainable, continuously improving environment that pursues the lean management system as a way of thinking about how they serve their customers and continue to eliminate waste while doing so.